Hi, this is Stan Winchester. This is the second video in my series about the miracle from the ashes, that Jesus saved a sinner like me. This one I'm titling Finding My Way Home, the Restored Gospel. In the last episode I talked a little bit about what it was like growing up in Southern California and my love for the Southern Baptist church that I attended and my great desire to feel saved. If you haven't seen that video, it might be good to watch that to get up to speed. So now let's fast forward a couple years. It's now the fall of 1973. My dad has gotten into some weird things, some things my mom did not like at all. And one day we were visiting my uncle, her younger brother Leo, in Shelton, Washington. Mom asked Leo, she asked him if his church had anything to offer her children. She wanted something better for her children than the lifestyle that my dad was living. It was a weekend trip, and so it was a Saturday, and Leo asked me to go for a ride with him in his truck. I didn't realize at the time that Leo was the Elders Quorum president in his ward there in Shelton. And we were driving to a service project where there were, 8, 10, roughly, men working on re-roofing a elderly member of the congregation. He was an older man, and all these men were working together as a team, and they were doing the tear off and doing it, and it was amazing. Now, mind you, Leo was a roofer before, so he knows what he's doing when it comes to roofs. So he did a really, really good job. But I was touched as, a teenager. I was 16 at the time. And I was like, wow, I'd never seen anything like this, where people would band together and help somebody like that. I was like, wow, this is impressive. And I talked to Leo about it a little bit, and he explained that, it was part of the Elders Quorum, and these were all members of his quorum of the church, and that they were providing service to help this brother. And I was like, wow, I'd never seen that. Now, it's very possible my old church did that kind of thing. I don't know. I never saw that part, but it's very likely. But I'd never seen it, and it was really, really touched me. The next morning, Leo asked, hey Stan, would you like to come to priesthood meeting with me? And I wasn't sure what that was. And he explained that it was a meeting for the men and for the boys and to come to. And I said, I would love to come to church, but mind you, this is 1973. I'm wearing Levi's, blue jean Levi's, and a white t-shirt. I mean, that's what we wore back then. And you didn't wear that to church. I knew that. And he says, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of you. And so he actually got me a white shirt and a tie, and I felt a little better. And so off to church we went. I'll never forget the feeling that entered my heart as I walked into the Shelton Chapel of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Now, I didn't know that was the name of the church. I heard that he was a Mormon. That's all I knew. I didn't know anything about the church. But I walked into that building, and I felt like I had come home. I felt like I belonged here. This is where I need to be. I don't remember what was taught that Sunday during that meeting, but I remember I loved it. I loved it, and I wanted more. I had been starving, and I wanted to be fed. This is back in the days when the church had the old system where we had priesthood in the morning, Sunday school later on in the day, and then sacrament later on after that. And so Leo and I, we went back to their home, and I said to my mom and dad and my sisters, you gotta come. You gotta come to church. You gotta come back with me to Sunday school. My sisters, my three sisters came with me. My mom and dad did not at that time. And the same thing happened all over again. I loved it. I loved it. And when Sunday school was over, there was sacrament meeting, and so I went back again and invited my mom and dad, and this time one of my sisters, Sandy, was really excited as well. She caught the fire that I caught. And we invited our family, my mom and dad, to come back again, and they still didn't come. But my sisters and I did. When church was all over, Sandy and I both asked my mom and dad, can we have the missionaries please come teach us? Can they come teach us? I am so thankful that my mom was looking for something better for her children, because she said yes, and she convinced my dad to say yes. In the next video, I will talk about meeting the missionaries and joining the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I'll see you next time. Thank you. God bless you, and goodbye.